Good morning, everybody. Welcome back from Salman Scott Selections here for Wednesday, March 15th. For again today's play of the day, quick recap what happened yesterday. We had a nice winner in the NBA with Nick Claxton over 9.5 rebounds and minus 130 on FanDuel. Really never in doubt. Claxton ended up doing well in the glass like we thought he would since the Thunder don't use a true center. Claxton finished with 12 rebounds, and it was really never in doubt. I thought he'd clean up on the glass, including the offensive boards, and he had 4 offensive rebounds, which helped. So nice winner. Look for another winner here on Wednesday. And for today's play of the day, going back to the NBA, looking at another player prop in a match between the Warriors and the Clippers, taking place at around 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this match, we're going to take another center. We're going to take Clippers center Zubac under 8.5 rebounds and minus 110 on DraftKings. Time recording of 3 a.m. Eastern Time. Covering why I'm going to take the under here for Zubac rebounds. First reason, based on recent form, I think this number is a little bit too high. Zubac has recorded less than 9 rebounds in each of the last 2 games. Plus, the main reason why I'm taking it historically and this season, Zubac has been awful at rebounding against Golden State. It conceptually makes sense because Golden State runs a lot of off-ball movement. They run a lot of pick and rolls, and I do think you'll end up seeing Zubac being forced into a bunch of switches on the perimeter, which should take him away from the basket. And with him being a 7-footer who's not very agile, I think he's going to have some issues either being dragged out in bad switches or just being potentially out of position to get rebounds. But the point is, I think that this number is a bit high. And to go through the head-to-head numbers against the Warriors, the Clippers have played against the Warriors 3 times this season. Zubac did not play in the last meeting, but in the first 2 meetings, Zubac had less than 5 rebounds in each of those 2 meetings. So Zubac was basically useless on the glass in that matchup. And that's not exactly a surprise because he's had less than 9 rebounds in 8 of his last 9 games against the Warriors. We know Kevon Looney is a very good rebounder, and he has had a lot of success battling on the boards with Zubac in the past. But as I said before, with Curry, with Clay, with Poole, with all the three-point shooters that the Warriors have, you know they're going to try to pick on Zubac and pick and roll coverage, and I think you'll end up seeing him really be dragged away from the basket, which might result in a reduction in his playing time. And a big reason why, in the meeting that he did not play in, which took place on March 2nd, he ended up having Mason Plumlee get the start, and Plumlee was incredible in that game. Plumlee ended up having 12 points and 20 rebounds in 29 minutes in that game. So I think you'll end up seeing maybe a little bit more Plumlee and a little bit less Zubac because unlike Zubac in his career, Plumlee had a lot of success against this Golden State team. He's more athletic, and I do think he'll be able to do a better job at covering guys on the perimeter. Is he great at it? Not really, but he's better than Zubac at it based on just his better lateral quickness. And I think you'll see Zubac potentially take a bit more of a back seat in this game. Now, if you want to go through the minutes of Zubac's matchups against the Warriors, he's usually hovering around 21 or so. He had 28 in the last meeting that he played in, had 2 rebounds in 28 minutes, played 26 in the meeting before that, had 4. But you're going down the line here 22 minutes, 23 minutes, 21, 17, 16, 17, 10, 20, 15, 18. He just doesn't play many minutes against this team. And I think as a result, this number is inflated because of his overall career numbers, his season numbers, and just the fact that he's the starting center. But it doesn't truly account for how bad of a matchup Golden State is for him. And I think as a result, this number is a little bit too high. So play that once again here for Wednesday, March 15th is going to be on Zubac under 8.5 rebounds at minus 110 on DraftKings. Bye, everyone.